Alrighty, good morning. Welcome back to the J Mace Trades channel. This is my first stream in a little bit. We'll go ahead and get everything going. It is 10:03 on the 20th of August. It's a Wednesday. It has, like I said, been a while since I've done this. Been about a week since my last one. Life has been a little bit of a mess. Um, and I have definitely allowed that to affect trading. Um, Popped a couple accounts. This is my third Tradeify, I believe. Um, this one right here up on my screen, my third Tradeify. See, we're at 51.3, so we're up in profit. The profit goal is 53,000 in profit. We will continue to try to grind on and not let the things in life affect me and keep a clear head through all of this. Um, the thing about trading is trading exposes everything that's going on in your life. It exposes so much. We're gonna go ahead and get short here. Short 10 contracts. Off the reject of this fair value gap. Made it, came back, tested, get short. Would love to see 23,100. That is where we're at. We're up 15. We did just get 20 points. We got, yep, alright, we're gonna go ahead. Um, See if we can't get another push down there. We're up about 20 points right here. Um, let's see. Might have just played that pretty bad. We got a TP out there. That'll put us at 30 points. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna move my stop to break even. And We'll be making money no matter what on this trade. So now it's just how much money will I be making is the question. And that is always a great question to be asking yourself in trading. It's not if I'm going to make money, it's how much am I going to be making. Um, at the worst, I'll be up $310 after like commissions and fees and everything. I don't know, 270, something like that. Let's see, looking like we might get stopped out here. Which shouldn't surprise me. I said I was looking for 23,100. We got that. And I was looking for that because 23,100 is the top of a demand on the NASDAQ. So no surprise that this is acting as a support. Let me go back and see if I can find this. Let's see. Let's go 120. Save. And what day am I looking for here? 8/5. Let's see, where's it at? Got it over here on my see 7 p.m. Alright, well I'm just gonna move this over here. That way you guys can see. Computer's running so slow. I don't like Tradeify in their UI system. But here we go. In Q, you can see demand. Have this small red basing candle. Boom, big move up. 2100 is basically the top of it, which you can see we hit right there, and then we just hit again, and that is why I was looking and expecting a bounce there. And you can see that in ES is at the bottom of its demand zone. So both of them are meeting key levels, the top of a demand zone and the bottom of a demand zone at the same time. So double confluence there. No surprise, we are bouncing a little bit here. Um, but we will see if it continues to hold or not. Um, so yeah, and as I mentioned, I do all of my charting on Thinkorswim. That's just when I used to trade options. Thinkorswim is what I used to use. That's who I'm used to. I'm used to their UI and how they chart and everything like that. Um, so I do have those up, and that is actually what I watch when I'm trading. I guess execute over here on Tradeify, as that is what prop firms give you an option to use. Um, it's really not my favorite for charting. I struggle with it. Like I wish I could just right click and auto zoom out, and could take me like the boxes that I have over there on Thinkorswim for those demands. I can just auto extend those right, and they'll go to the right infinitely as time continues to move. Doesn't happen on Tradeivate. I'd have to manually continue to move them over and over and over. Um, that is a pain. How I do it. Um, now let's see. We're making some more lows here. Let's see, what was that trim at? 15? Oh shit. Should definitely, we're gonna move this stomp down. Down here. Oh wow. We are falling. I'm gonna take a trim. I'm gonna trim 3. So let me go ahead and remove that. Buy market. I guess took another trim and trimmed 3 contracts. Buy. Oh shit. Nope. I want to buy 2 stop. And we got 2. Buy 2 stop. There we go. Alright, so we got about $700 locked in profit, actually. More than that, because my stop is... there we go. 800, I'm up 847 on the day. Um, that's awesome. Now we are bouncing out of demand. So I can flip my thesis here, or my what I'm looking for, or my bias. I would love to see a bounce out of demand and to invert this fair value gap. And on both of these, both ES and NQ. And if we do that, if we do that, I will get long. I will use smaller position sizing as to not give back profits. Um, I don't think I'm really interested in shorting like a reject of this because both NQ and ES are in demand. Before, the reason why I was interested in shorting this retest of the fair value gap, they both weren't in demand. ES was, NQ wasn't, meaning we still had a little more downside to go. Now this is higher confluence, considering both are in demand, both could be bouncing out. If both inverse a fair value gap, that's even stronger, more confluence. Willing to take that. Versus shorting this. Doesn't make sense to short here. And I'll only get long if both inverse this fair value gap. You can see, like, and I just wanted to mention that because you could see there that ES was basically at the top of it. So if ES closes outside, but NQ it doesn't because NQ is farther away from it, I'm not going to take it just because ES did it. I'm going to wait for the double confluence of both of these indices doing the same thing, being in sync. Alright, let's see. We're getting close to the top of that gap. Alright, looks like we might be rejecting this. Alright, this reject actually looks pretty good and pretty strong here. We might take a smaller position here. We're in 5 contracts. Would look for new low a day. for sure. We might be wrong, who knows? Let's see, we're up about 15, well, up 10 now. We're, I think we just barely touched being up 20 there. Let's see, ES did make a new low of day. We'll see if we follow or not. Think Q follows or not. Up tiny, tiny, tiny. Here we go, back up 10. Just gonna go ahead and put that stop out there. This will be all right. Let's see. Let's see if we can break this 85. And I guess 85 to 80. 80 to 85 here has been really tough on us. Doodaloo. All right, we're getting close to being up. We're up 15. Yeah, we just keep bouncing in this area, fighting in between it, pretty much. We just ticked 20 in profit, 20 points in profit there. Like to see this melt down more. Low is 63. We're 10 points off the low now. We're going to go ahead and move our stop. We shouldn't get above that candle. Do we make a new low? Yes, we did. Now let's see if we really push through this or not. Or do we sweep? Mm. Looking like we might sweep, and I probably should have trimmed there. Oh, bad management. Terrible, terrible management on my end. We'll see. Alright. We are let's see if this bad boy can make another move down. I'm about to take some profit here. Do what I should have done the first time. Um, what the heck? Let's see. Yeah, I've managed this trade terribly. Very terribly, by the way, just to be completely honest. I said I was looking for new low day, we got new low day, and it didn't trim, and I got greedy. Um, yeah, we're taking two off here right now. Yeah, we just took two off, and now we have three left. Let's go ahead and remove that. And let's see if we can melt down. I'm gonna put, let's see where we're at 50. Gonna go ahead and put my stop out there. Probably about to get stopped out. And this will be my last trade of the day. For sure. Stopped out. That's cool. We're done for the day. We're up 1,215 dollars. Counts at 52,600. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm not gonna try to force another trade to pass this account. Um, so okay, Dad. So we are gonna go ahead and end everything and be done for the day.